Logarithmic equations, question 31. Calculate each of the following. So we still have some expressions here and you need to calculate their values, right? So the idea here is to make the argument same or in the same terms as the base of the function, right? So for example, here we have square root of 8. Now we need to put this in terms of square root of 8. Now remember, square root of 8 is kind of 2 to the power of 3 by 2, right? So square root of 8 is actually 2 to the power of 3 by 2, correct? That is square root of 8. So if we write 4 square root 2 in terms of 2 to the power of 3 over 2, it could be some other exponent, then we can actually evaluate it, correct? So let's try to write 4 square root 2 in these terms. So 4 square root 2 can be written as 2 to the power of what? So 4 is 2 square, right? 4 is 2 square and 2 is half. So if we combine them, then we get what? We get 2 plus half, which is 2 to the power of 5 over 2. But we need something, 3 over 2, right? So we have 5 here. So how can we get 3 over 2? So the idea here is to write 2 to the power of 5 over 2, and we want 3 in the numerator, right? So let's do over 3, correct? So that will give us 3 over 2, right? And 5 over 3, correct? So this I could write as 2 to the power of, so we get what? We get 3 over 2 times, and we're just rearranging these things, right? 5 over 3, correct? So at least we get 2 to the power of 3 over 2, right? To the power of 5 over 3, correct? So that is how we can write 2 in terms of square root of 8. Now let's write down what this expression could be. So this expression now can be written as log of square root of 8, and instead of 4 square root 2, we will write 2 to the power of 3 over 2, which is square root 8, right? 3 over 2 to the power of 5 over 3, correct? And therefore this is equals to 5 over 3, and that is our solution. So we have to do this kind of manipulation to get the result, right? Now, 2 to the power 3 over 2 was square root 8, so we have to somehow get that number. So that is the kind of strategy. So this was kind of difficult, I did that for you, but these ones are pretty simple, right? 5, we need to write in terms of square root of 5, right, to the power of half, correct? So these are not very difficult. So try these on your own, so you can at least do that one. Let me do this for you. So what we are trying to do is, let me repeat this strategy. The strategy is to write in terms of square root of 5. Now we have here 25 square root of 5. Now 25 can be written as 5 square, and then we have here 5 to the power of half, correct? If you combine them, then you get 5 to the power of, you add them up, right? So you get 5 over 2, correct? So that is saying square root of 5 to the power of 5, correct? So that is how you can write 25 square root 5, and therefore this log expression I can now write as log of square root of 5 times square root of 5 to the power of 5, and then I get my answer as 5, correct? Because log square root of 5 of square root of 5 is 1, and that is what we get, 5 times this. So the answer is 5 for this, correct? Now following this method, you can do this one also. This is very similar to that, correct? So that is how these things have to be done. Thank you.